I'm honoured to welcome our guest speaker, Member of Parliament for Bristol North West, Charlotte Leslie. Charlotte is a member of the Education Select Committee and has been particularly active in organising and facilitating discussions about a new professional body for teachers. Before entering Parliament, she was an Education Associate for the Young Foundation and was an advisor to David Willetts, the then Shadow Secretary of State for Education. Thank you very much, Charlotte.
Thank you very much, David. I'm afraid I am the politician in the room, and Mike Griffiths has rather annoyingly already stolen half my 140 seconds, but it's quite comforting because it indicates that I might not be completely out of touch with what's being felt in the room. My dad was a surgeon, and I remember sitting around the kitchen table with him lamenting political interference in hospitals, saying politicians don't know how to run a hospital. And I used to think, thank goodness it isn't a politician doing an operation on me. And then you look at education and you see that politicians do have their fingers up to their elbows involved in what goes on in the classroom. Politicians of all colours have said this is not the way to do it, but it's proved very difficult for politicians under the temptation of power to remove themselves from interference. So how do we end that? Medicine has a Royal College system. It has the Royal College of Surgeons, of which my dad was a member. And this is all about excellent practice. It's all about the patient and excellent surgery. It actually aids the work of the unions, which is talking about the pay and conditions and welfare of the practitioners, because it helps raise the status of what those practitioners do. The Royal College of Teaching would complement the work of unions in raising the status of teaching, in demonstrating and providing a hub for excellent practice. It could be a research base where what's new, what's developing, what Chris Husbands talked about earlier, could be collected and disseminated. It would also be a place where CPD, continual professional development, could really be formalised, and all the great work going on by many people in this room could be put in one place, and there could be a formal structure that's recognised outside the teaching profession as well as inside the teaching profession on how teachers graduate from their first days in the classroom right up to a professional status that is enjoyed by, for example, consultant surgeons. It would be good if the Royal College of Teaching could provide a structure and a ladder so that a consultant teacher was something that wasn't only recognised in teaching, like advanced skills teacher or a master teacher, but it's actually recognised outside the profession as well. The third thing it would do is sensitively and authoritatively and with credibility police standards. The college would have to be for teachers, by teachers, and if this was the case and it was evidence-based, poor practice could be supported in a caring and sensitive way. And if someone really isn't cut out to be a teacher, those with credibility and knowledge about what goes on in the classroom could help those individuals move on to something that they are better at doing. The irony of me talking about all this, of course, is it can't come from politicians. It must come from the teachers. This can't be a repeat of the GTC, which didn't always enjoy the support it could have done. This has got to be something that teachers really, really want to happen. So why am I here? I'm simply here to put forward the idea, which has been mentioned by many before, and to help sweep the way if this is something that the profession would like. And that's up to you. Thank you.